Literally, just stop. Just stop taking girls on dates. Stop it. Stop planning and doing all this thing. Like, you know that you're in that season of your life where you need to lock in and focus. There are priorities. There are things that need to get done. You need as much energy as you can get. You need to conserve your energy. Okay? Taking girls on dates, this is dissipating your energy, especially when you're going into it knowing that there's no long term. It's pointless. You're going into it knowing that you only want one outcome. So you're using a multitude of your resources. You're using your time, you're using your energy, you're using, you know, your sexual energy and channel it all towards something where you know there's going to be no long term outcome. Now, there is a solution for this, but I just need you to understand, and I wanted to stress, if you are in that season, stop taking them on dates. Okay. Now you're gonna say, okay, I got so much energy. There's sexual desire and the yearn for companionship that needs to be satiated. So I understand that you're gonna want certain things. You're gonna want that companionship. You're gonna want that female company. Because especially when you are trying and grinding hard in your business and you're trying and grinding hard in the gym, there's going to be a heightened level of testosterone because you're so focused. Now, stop taking them on dates. I'll give you the solution. The way around this is lifestyle integration. Okay. So rather than you taking them on dates and you're deviating from your purpose and your journey, you bring the girls into something you're already going to be doing. Okay. If you go to the gym and you have a gym that has a jacuzzi and a sauna, you're already going to go to the gym that day. You're already going to go to the sauna that day. Lifestyle integration. Bring that girl, that potential prospect, into your day. Now, the reason this is so important is because you're still staying on your purpose, but you're essentially killing two birds with one stone. And what you're also going to do is make sure that you're in alignment with the right women in your life. Because any girl that doesn't want to integrate into your lifestyle, you know there's going to be no long term prospect for a future with. And why would you want to interact with someone on that basis anyway? So I understand as men, we have desires and we have needs. That's completely fine. And that's not to say you're never going to take a girl on a date ever again. No. This is just for those that are in that season of life when you're trying to build, or even if you have it built, understanding that you don't have to deviate from your path. So, spoiler alert, you can take girls on dates. However, it's circumstantial. It should fit your program and your requirements. It shouldn't be dependent on when this person wants to see you because they should understand that you're a high achiever. And if they do not understand that you're a high achiever, that's not someone you want to be around anyway, because you want to be around someone that has the ability and the attributes to identify a winner. If they cannot identify that you're a winner, you don't want them. You want someone that can see you for you. You don't want someone that can see you for what you can potentially put up as a facade to get them. By that, I mean, are they attracted to you or are they attracted to the name of the restaurant that you said you're going to take them to? With lifestyle integration, you know that this person is for you because they understand your lifestyle, they're willing to compromise, and that way you can get a sense of alignment. Because if they're happy to go to the gym and the sauna with you, you know that there's potential for them to be in a part of your life in the future where you continue to build. Okay? Something else. Let's say you need to go to town to run errands and grab a few bits. It's okay to bring that girl with you. Listen, I'm free at this time. I'm free on Saturday at 3 o'clock. I need to go into town to grab a few bits. I'd love to catch a coffee with you. Let's go. Like, come with me. Now you're bringing them on an adventure. This is a sense of adventure for girls. This is what they like. Listen, girls just want to have fun and they want novel and new experiences just as much as guys do. But we've got caught in this era where there are so many women trying to extract from men and take their resources. They're going to pretend that this is all made up. So things that you already do that you perceive to be fun, lifestyle integration. If you're going on a date, you're going outside of your schedule, you're going outside of your program, You're putting money into the program. You're putting financial burdens on yourself there. You're putting mental capacity to plan something there. And the worst bit of it all is the time invested. So, best case scenario, you take this girl on a date, you go for drinks, and you smash. Like, what have you got? Are you gonna take this girl long term? Like, where do you go from here? That's the best case scenario. Now, best case scenario, when you're already doing what you're gonna do, and now you have a female there to increase your experience. Now you're winning. So a lot of you out there, you'll do a lot of cool stuff. Things that are normal to you, that are abnormal to other people, integrate them. This is where two worlds collide. But this is where you can also upfront, you can assess the level of intent from the female, because if they reject it, they were never going to be for you, because they weren't for you and the things that you do in your life and your daily habits and your disciplines that are taking you somewhere. You know what you need to do. You know that you have certain things that you need to achieve. Lifestyle integration. Okay? I wish someone had explained this to me when I was a little bit younger. It would have saved me a lot of time. But it's something that I've always naturally tried to kind of include. I never fell victim to like tricking, taking girls on dates unnecessarily. It's not to say you can't take girls on dates, but there's just a time and a place for it. Like you know innately, you have that calling on your conscience when you're doing something and you know you shouldn't be doing it. You don't get that calling on your conscience when you've already got your day lined out and you can say, okay, tomorrow I've got this yoga class. This girl, why don't you come along? I've got a guest pass at my gym. I've got a steam room and a sauna and a jacuzzi at my gym. Let me get a little guest pass for you. How much is it going to cost? Okay, it costs X amount. I'll pay for that for you. I'll come and pick you up. Let's go. Now you're interacting with this person in a sober environment. So you get the true them, they get the true you. There's no losses. You don't lose out on your time. You're doing what you already do. You're building genuine connection. You're cutting out people that are not aligned. It's a complete win. One thing you always want to do is conserve your energy. You don't want to lose out all your time investing into potentially going on a date with someone that's misaligned. Lifestyle integration, you cut that process out completely. Bring them into what you're already doing. You might already have plans that, I've been working hard this week. At the end of the week, I'm gonna go and get a coffee here and I'm just gonna go and chill. I'm gonna go for a walk. And it's not just all about the money, but a lot of the time you're gonna save yourself money there. Now, again, this can operate at all levels. If you're someone that's operating at a high level, it's not necessarily going to be about saving money for you. It's just going to be about doing something you already done. So let's say you're planning to go to a particular concert. Now, maybe you go to the ballet, maybe you go to the opera. You're operating at a high level. There are different levels of interest. Okay. Maybe you play golf or you do this. Get her to come and watch. Come and watch me. I'm going to go do this. Maybe you're a boxer. You're competitively boxing. Come to one of my sessions. I need you in my corner. Put them I wouldn't say put them to work, but you have to test their level of attentiveness through action and service. Okay? If they're not inclined to do that, if a girl wouldn't want to come and help you hydrate in the corner while you get 6 rounds sparring in on a Sunday morning, that's not the girl for you. Because she's showing that she doesn't care about your health, she doesn't care about your interests, and she doesn't even care about your well-being. So please bear this in mind. Cut the dates out to a minimum. If this is your girl now and you've upgraded her into that position, this is a different story. Dates are going to be normal. This is someone you care for. This is where you get time alone in different environments, and you're going to get a return on your investment when you plan into something. So it's not going to be for no reason. If you plan a nice date, you book a nice restaurant, you book a boat ride, you're actually investing into yourself, because this is someone that you know has their best interest for you. So you're tapping into yourself. That's the difference. See it as investing in yourself at every opportunity. If I go on a date with this person, what can I provide them? And is this relationship reciprocal? Okay. It's not just about you. What can you provide them? You can show them something new. You can give them a new experience in life. But also, what are they giving back to me? It's got to be symbiotic. It's got to be interdependent. Like these things have to work with each other. You don't get something for nothing, okay? Just because you're a girl, you just get a free meal now and you get the chance to, figure out whether you want to spend time with me. No, no. I'm assessing whether you're someone that can fit within my schedule. So we're going to do what I was already going to do. You're going to come along. And if you enjoy it, then we can consider upgrading into, elevated positions where we're going on date nights now. We're planning things accordingly. But there needs to be minimal risk in regards to your capital and in regards to your time, but more importantly, in regards to your energy. Because where you spend that energy most is gonna have the biggest effect on how you pursuing your mission pans out. Okay, it can't be dissipated. You can't be spreading yourself too thin. And a lot of you, I know, if you're players and you're really out there, or you're good looking guys, and you're gonna be you're gonna have a lot of options, and that's gonna be a lot of dates. So the solution while you're grinding, or even when you're at that elevated position and you're trying to pick from the best, lifestyle alignment, because that is when you're gonna really see who is with you for you versus who's with you for the things that you can provide for them. Okay, so yeah, I just thought I'd come here and bear that in mind. I'm trying to share things and insights that I don't see anyone else talking about on the internet. So I'm going to continue to sharpen and work on my articulation and work on my ideas and work on and challenge my own thought processes. But I just thought I'd put it out there to balance out a lot of what I'm seeing, the opposite side of things. You must do this, spend X amount, do this. I think this is a very balanced and fair approach. It's not saying that you should completely extract from the woman, and as a woman you shouldn't completely extract from the man. These things have to be reciprocal. But the reason I'm stating this is because I am a man, so I can speak for men, and men should lead in this process. You know, even the most liberal of women, they want to be taken on dates, they want certain things. You'd be surprised. They don't want to do all the 50-50 stuff. Like, there are certain things that are just in place. And, if it is your duty to protect, provide, then it's your duty to lead. And if it's your duty to lead, you have to lead people in the right direction. What sense does it look like you're on your mission and your purpose? You're grinding. You're waking up at 6 a.m. You're waking up at 5:30 to go cold plunge and sauna. And now suddenly, just because there's a girl that's good looking that wants to get to know you, she wants to get to know you. Now you need to take her for drinks and spend money and mess up your flow. What sense does that make? It's just about logic. And if that person doesn't want you, then that's completely fine. And if a girl is not interested in lifestyle integration and they just want dates, that is also completely fine as well. There's no like, you have to do this. This is just figuring out things that work for you and the most efficient ways to get your outcomes. Efficient ways to get your outcomes. And 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 sometimes there is an element of prioritizing self until that person's proven that they're worthy of you investing more over time. And that's a process. Everything's a process. Systems and processes. As men, you've got to be systems and processes oriented. You have to really take this serious. Okay? So bear that in mind. And when that Friday night comes around and you've been working hard the whole week, just remember this. Do your best to not undo all of that amazing work that you've done in the week just because of the lust. That's all it is. It's just lust and desire for something. You just want to feel something, but you can feel something, and you can feel something even better with the right person when you choose to say, no, do you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to go and do this. Come with me. I want to go and check out this new museum because I wanted to do that. And I think it will be great for you to experience this. And based on your interest, I think you'd enjoy it too. I think you'd enjoy it too. Come with me. I'll pick you up at this time. I want to go and try out this new smoothie shop. I heard they're putting sea moss in the green juices. Come with me. I think you'd like it. And the reason why I mentioned the element of leadership earlier is because you're instilling not only your values early, you're instilling your positive values early out the door. You're instilling this early. You're beginning to instill positive habits within other people. So they can assess you and they can get your level of seriousness and they can be like, okay, this is what I don't want. They might be looking for something unserious. They don't want this right now. But they're always going to respect you more. He was disciplined. I went on a date with him, he was disciplined. I went on a date with him. My life's a little bit better now. I never thought about trying this. I never thought about waking up at this time. I never thought about working out on my day off. Okay? So there's an element of self-interest, but really you want to be selfless because it all just comes down to being able to provide the best for the people around you. Because that you don't want to, compromise on something you're doing and then now you resent that person. That's the worst thing you can do. You knew you shouldn't have, gone out and started smoking with that girl or gone for those drinks. And now you're waking up the next day just because you tried to get a particular outcome. You're waking up that next day almost resenting that girl when you were the one that had the control to say no. And if you say no and she's not for you, that's completely fine. Okay? So the takeaway from this is lifestyle integration and have higher standards for yourself. I believe in you. You got it. Let's go.